Seribot says.
Seribot is here. Which side of the chicken has more feathers? The outside. Seribo arrive.
Fracky says.
B7H30 coffee.
Good morning, Frackery.
Question mark.
Oh, question mark. Is it a good morning? If we're above ground, I'm going to count it as a good morning. Who?
Finsby says.
You bro.
You bro? How you doing, Finsby? What is Crunchy? Oh, Crunchyroll's the anime streaming service.
Fracky says.
That's not my name.
Fracky is not your name? Oh wait, did I say Frackery? Yeah, if I said Frackery, I'm sorry about that.
Halloa on YouTube says.
Tagora.
What you doing?
Hack the Planet. Thanks for the sub, man. 29 months over 2 years is insane. Thank you. What am I doing?
Fracky says.
Suski thinking.
Sus? Yeah.
Hack the Planet
I agree.
says.
Good morning.
Finsby says.
I'm not good. I am writing a report on my project. Exam is in 10 days and I am stressing about its miles. JK, I'm fine to Glamau.
Hey,
Translated from Haitian
stay
Creole.
focused, okay? If you're using me for a little break, that's fine, okay? But set a timer for your break and then get back to it.
7
right?
Raiders from Avocado.
You can only do it. Hey. You can only work on it so
002
fast. And if you're
says.
10 days out, that's
Hello
good.
Theo, happy Saturday.
Okay.
Hope all is well. B7H30 rotary dial.
Khalil on YouTube, we are going to do a
the
box on
Planet
Hack the Box.
I'm flashing my system BIOS, and it's anxiety inducing.
Yeah, seriously.
002 says.
Hey guys,
DJ
Batchat.
Zero, good to see you. How you doing?
66 says.
Hi.
Avocado Violet, I was not expecting. I saw you were live, and I was like, oh, I wonder how long she's going to be on. Were you doing more leaked code? 1337 code?
Yo, let's go.
Yo, 0x, welcome back over on YouTube. How you doing? Maxil, hi. How are you? Welcome, Raiders, to Painful IT. I can be a lot. I may be loud. Am I too loud? I think I'm a little loud. I'm going to bring it down, but welcome to the channel. Avocado Violet, thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing today?
Avocado Violet says.
Yes, did a bit more leak code and then I started a YouTube channel and I posted my first video and my first short and we watched high TV that was cool and scary.
Yeah.
How are you?
Gemini, Google's new paid video AI is pretty trippy. Pretty trippy. I'm not paying $20 a month for that.
Yes, from
I
Google.
already have ChatGPT. I don't need to make videos. I don't need to make AI videos right now. So, but yeah, thank you. How am I? I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing?
On YouTube says.
Let's start hacking. I can't wait.
Yep, we're going to get into it. We ease into the day here, okay? We ease into the day. So let me get a timer up. I'm just going to do for 30 minutes, and then we'll jump into the hacking. And Hack the Box releases. They're in a new season. They release a new box today at 2 or 3 o'clock. I got to check it.
B7H30 Haxer.
Why is it not picking up my voice? Do better. TTS. Do better.
Fracky says.
More. Coffee emoji.
There
Coffee
it is.
Emoji.
Sure.
Coffee emoji.
You know, there are a few simple pleasures in life. One is a fresh hot cup of black coffee. Fight me. Good stuff. Avocado Violet, you did a little more leak code. I started your YouTube
Avocado
channel.
Violet
That's
says.
cool.
Coffee emoji. Coffee emoji. Coffee emoji.
Chris Gonzalez on YouTube
DJ
says.
Zero, how are you
second
doing?
that.
Thanks for popping and saying hi. DJ Zero, you've told me this before, but do you DJ? Huh? And if so, what do you do? Do you mix? Is it vinyl? Is it digital? Weddings, bat
002
mitzvahs.
says.
Yes, I am Theo.
Are you on Twitch? Oh. No. Yeah, you are, but you don't have. Or they're. I can't find them. Well, now I'm following.
El Reginald
And if we ever
says.
get to see the
1-0
turntables,
up at halftime in the Scottish Cup final.
let's fucking go, Ragano. Let's go.
002 says.
Have the
Vinyl and
Celtics
MP3.
bring it home. How about
No, I'm
that?
not doing online mixing anymore. Maybe I will be back.
Do you have a SoundCloud
Fracky
then?
says.
But what can I
that
hear?
a true religion,
Where is
honey?
DJ Zero's
Hack the Planet
beats?
says.
Oh my, how the turns have tabled.
Oh, how the turntables have turned. Okay. So DJ Zero, if you have SoundCloud or something I could
El
listen,
Reginald says.
let me know.
That was so convincing till you said Celtics.
Did I say It's not Celt. It's Celtics. Oh, Celtics. Celtic.
Celtic
I'm trying.
no less.
Celtic. Yeah.
002 says.
Celtic.
And no SoundCloud tongue.
Okay.
Sorix.
Okay.
Translated from Tagalog.
When you do, Chris Gonzalez on YouTube. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, great to see the YouTubers out. Thank you, YouTubers watching live content. Right? I don't have time to chop up and edit my videos. That's why I don't do that. But thanks for hanging out.
Says.
Damnable American.
0xbs05 on YouTube says.
Yep.
I was trying to complete Path to RCE
Filthy
from
Americans.
Hacking Hub, but was unable at last. What I did wrong. No walkthroughs on internet though.
Hacking Hub, I'm not familiar with.
Fracky says.
Wait, we are watching you watch Twitch?
My good friend Nick, DM Nick, who me and Ragano are in a Lands of Argyle D&D
Chris
campaign
Gonzalez on YouTube
scheduled to
says.
release on YouTube
I'm
soon.
doing good, thanks.
So if you
Started
see
learning
DM
hacking
Nick
recently.
in here, you have to ask him how long is it going to be till we get the cut. We recorded the first episode 4 hours where I actually made a fool out of myself. So DM Nick is over here. He's doing a 24-hour stream. So I'm not watching. I'm supporting Theo Stare. Chris Gonzalez, you started learning hacking recently. Good for you. So this is the place here, Hacking Hub.
El Reginho says.
I also support Nick.
Fracky says.
Greater than.
Fracky. Okay, I'm not familiar with the site, Hacking Hub. It's the first time I've seen it. Are they new? John Boy and Ben.
Gonzalez on YouTube says.
And
I have an
Nahamsek.
account smile.
Not John Boy. He probably doesn't like that. That's the Waltons. Reference. Waltons or Little House on the Prairie? I think that was the Waltons.
X Hay says.
If Hammond is involved, it has to be decent.
Yeah,
Right?
he doesn't put his face and his
Frankie
likeness and contribute
and
to
Benny
something
Boy.
that he's not behind 100%. I think that's fair to say about him. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna get into that though. Actually, before I do this, again, timer. Give me 30 minutes here. And then we'll get into the hacking. Avocado Violet, if you're still here, what is the lead code practice for?
D33 Spot says.
Which browser are you using?
Firefox. I know there's other ones out there. If I make another change, it'll be to something that's
Avocado
way
Violet
more
says.
secure.
It's the
Brave,
easiest
maybe?
thing for me to make content of at this point.
Okay. Sounds good. Watching me fumble my way through Hack the Box boxes is the easiest way for me to make content right now. Who knew? Who knew people would like to watch an old fart fumble their way through Hack the Box
X Hay
boxes?
says.
Oh, prices aren't bad for that site. I'm still doing HTB Academy though.
Okay. That Stream Elements chat there is no joke.
Avocado Violet says.
My goal is to transition to a project and I need a better computer for that, and I like watching you learn to hack and I think I want to learn more about cybersecurity and I really like your channel.
Hey,
Paola
Avocado,
on
thank you
YouTube
very much
says-
for the kind words.
What distro you using?
I'm a huge fan. By the way, I'm a huge
Clay
fan of your
Hannah
content
says-
too.
Theo, hate to break
The-
this to you. Very few people here are to watch you to stumble through boxes.
Well, I don't know about that. Thank you. Thank you again for the kind words. Avocado Violet, I enjoy your content too. I can read code. I can,
Theo, people
you
are
know,
here
make
because
one-
they enjoy the
1
community
plus 1.
and create smile, smile.
Hey, and that's important. Let me finish this. I don't know why TTS isn't pausing when I'm talking. It's supposed to. But so it's important. Avocado Violet, I appreciate when people show themselves learning like live. I think a lot of content out there is meant to have you be amazed at like expert content, at experts doing things. I think that's a huge draw. But I think there
Metric
needs to be some
says,
light cast on
Clearly.
people learning and how long it takes to learn to do something. It takes a while. It takes a while. And it's painful. Welcome to Painful IT. Khalil,
Rabbi
what
says-
distro am I using?
For your
A couple?
TTS, have you tried turning it off and back on? Ha ha, smile, smile.
Good morning, Symmetrics.
Metric says. Bruh.
Bruh.
John says Neovamispus says.
Please, if you're going to use the
Practice.
bruh,
Metric
it's
says-
BREH. Thank you.
Bandit Plaza. Diestro3 says.
Hi, Theo.
I mean, I could actually. Distro, welcome back. How you doing?
John says Neovamispus says.
Bray.
There you go. Nailed it.
Metric says. Okay, bruv.
Even better. Even better. Bruv. My wife was watching this show, The Inside Man on Netflix. the kid and the three kids of
What about
the
Bro?
daughter of three kids of the daughter of their main character, Ted Danson, who, by the way, is a treasure. They all call their mom bro. And I have the knee-jerk reaction to want to headbutt something every time that I hear him say that. D's
DS33
bots
says,
followed? How did I miss
Been on
that?
salary,
Thank you for the
building
follow.
programs through Microsoft. Painful indeed.
D's bots.
Follower on YouTube says,
The man what?
The inside man on YouTube. I think that's what it's called. On Netflix. No. Yeah, that one. Oh, I'm sorry. A man on the inside.
X-Hay says,
Nah, not painful at all. Who thought we would have all these tools to learn cybersec like this? I love it.
Yeah, really.
D33's bot says,
You're welcome. Saw you on YouTube and switched to Twitch.
These bots, whichever platform you use to watch, thank you very much. Yeah, how you doing today? Spectacular name, by the way. I'm jealous that I didn't come up with that. That's a great name. Let's take a look real quick at my, if there's anything interesting out there right now. There's a lot interesting, but what do we want to look at? What do we want to focus real quick? You know what I mean? What news do we want to check out?
Grey Hatter says,
OTW.
Oh my gosh, we were
Translated
going
from
to do
Polish.
Over the Wire Bandit. Spectre, thank you. I love Over the Wire Bandit. I do. That's where I cut my teeth on Linux. Oh my God, you should have
Exile
seen
on
me
YouTube says,
first
not just
try
watch on
to
both?
use SSH to
LOL.
log in.
Smetric says,
If you do OTW Bandit, but don't read the site.
John says, Neovermispist says,
One of these days I'll finish Bandit lol.
Grey Hatter says,
HTB will make you a skilly. OTW will make you a hacker.
Smetric says,
I'd buy you a puppy.
What? No, thank you. We have enough animals. And my father-in-law
He
has a
says,
farm, and they have
oh my God,
farm
should it's
cats,
the first time you used NeoVim.
and they're like,
John
their
says Neovermispist
babies are
says,
everywhere. Kittens are
Pornhub
everywhere.
will make you pwned.
I've never used NeoVim,
DS33
number one.
says,
NeoVim
Dogecoin.
is an abomination,
Grey Hatter says,
and I hate it.
Imagine not subscribing to my blog. Couldn't be me.
John says, Neovermispist says,
Lies.
Smetric says,
How can you say that? Without using it.
Because I hate it, and I'm on the
Hello
internet,
on
and I
YouTube
can
says,
make
By the
whatever
way, is
nasty.
reading vulnerability reports a good way to learn cybersecurity after studying Linux and networking?
Is reading vulnerability
Daddy.
reports? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why TTS isn't pausing when I'm talking, so I'm having trouble keeping up to the chat real quick. But yeah, I think reading vulnerability reports. You mean like not vulnerability reports, but penetration testing reports? Yeah, I think so.
Smetric says,
Zmetrics, thanks for the
Nothing
3
worse
stream
than people
streak.
who shit talk stuff they've never used. That's why I never talk bad about gay stuff lol.
Oh my
Grey
God.
Hatter says,
Yes,
I'm on the
I'm allowed to
internet
do that.
now.
NeoVim is awful,
0xDS05 on YouTube
and I
says,
hate it.
I love exploiting buffer overflow
And it
and bandit
stinks.
levels.
X-Hay says,
I hated NeoVim too.
Hate.
I watched Prime and I didn't realize what it could do. Took 4 to 5 weeks. Now I can't live without it since I daily drive Linux anyway.
NX Hane, I'm
John
sorry,
says
you kind of stink now
Neovermispist
too.
says,
I have a 15 stream streak, but it won't let me share it.
Sloth Rabby says,
I don't
Robbie.
need to taste an excrement sandwich to know I won't like it.
Okay,
Smetric says,
we've moved on.
People who shit talk Vista.
I like
typically
Vista.
idiots who don't understand technology equals.
X-Hay says,
I accept my stink with pride. Less than 3.
0day 3301 says,
There's not a
I heard there is a Raspberry giveaway.
Raspberry
Follower
Pi
on
giveaway.
YouTube says,
Bro Nano is the best, haha.
Nano is acceptable, but the Voldemort of text editors shall not be named. Nori, you're a mod. There's not a Raspberry Pi giveaway.
Hack the Planet says,
You know what's better than Nano? NeoVim.
Nori! Who let that through? Which
Kitty
mod
says-
let that through?
and you're a streamer, so do stream things Noiki one really. 0day3301 says,
Dick less than 3.
translated from Dutch. X Hay says,
LOL.
Zmetric says,
I'll give a Raspberry Pi away if Theo does Bandit without reading the site smile
Okay,
smile.
all right, let's do this. Let's do
Vista
this.
was epic.
So, what do you mean?
Fast AF.
What do you
Clean
mean
Windows
without
Chrome
reading the
throughout.
site?
Stable as fuck, etc.
I mean, I
Hack
gotta
the
know.
Planet says,
I don't have them memorized. I
love
don't
a
know
good
where things
Raspberry
are.
Pi giveaway.
Zmetric says,
Okay, go to Bandit 0, read the instructions.
002 says,
Right.
Hayat Novak Unico.
translated from Japanese. Diestro3 says,
With your eyes closed.
Zmetric says,
Then, proceed to find flags.
Madam Fabulous says,
Classic Theo.
Oh shit. We
Probing
need
the
to.
rules of the challenge so he can
I'm
cheat.
I'm just saying I want to understand what the rules are so that I don't violate them. In my new Theo honest, never cheating form.
Halila on YouTube says,
Yeah, start with red
We gotta get Ragano a shout out next. I skipped Ragano, please.
X Hay says,
No love for Windows 98 SE?
Madam Fabulous says,
DMXs.
translated from Indonesian. 0xds05 on YouTube says,
Or Python-E.
Zmetric says,
Basically just SSH into Bandit. And get the flag, proceed to level 1, aka Bandit 1, etc etc. Win98 say was GOAT as well.
So you want me to
Windows
level
Me is
in?
also a godsend smile unless you ran some shit pre-built with terrible driver support smile.
Diestro3 says,
Theo, did you land the job you wanted? Been a while.
What are the
Zmetric
odds,
says,
Distro? What are the
So
odds?
this website basically is hand-holding you. Telling you exactly what you need to do.
I mean, I can try. It
It's
won't be
not
pretty.
showcasing skills.
It's not showcasing skills. It's a
It's
beginner
paint by numbers hacking.
CTF that's meant to help you learn and understand Linux. It has a few exploits in there.
Grey Hatter says,
ODW?
translated
Over the wire,
from
right?
Polish.
It's not beginner.
Zmetric says,
I think Bandit is.
Dick,
translated from Dutch.
I mean, it has some
Bandit
other
is beginner.
skills, but like,
Grey Hatter says,
ODW is more advanced than most
I mean,
boxes.
okay, all of Over the Wire.
0xds05 on YouTube
There's
says,
these other
Those
ones,
metrics. Stop
but
and
I
enjoy
think
the show,
Bandit's.
LOL.
I think Bandit is
says-
beginner.
it has a few gotchas.
Dude, TTS is killing me. Because if I'm missing people talking in chat, it's not intentional. Like it's just getting by
Grey
me.
Hatter says,
It's a soft intro, but if you grok OTW Bandit, you're better than most hackers.
Zmetric says,
I can't stop and enjoy the
Yes,
show.
Daddy.
He's not using in Vim.
Kitty says, wow, ignoring people.
I'm not. I said I'm not doing it intentionally. Why is this not? Microphone. Allow.
0xds05 on
Manage.
YouTube says,
LOL.
John says Neovimisbist says,
I blame Nori.
Yeah, it's using the Shure microphone.
Halila on YouTube says,
Use VulnHub is better.
Zmetric says,
I blames metrics.
I
That
think they're
guy's
all.
an idiot.
I think they all have good and bad, good and bad qualities.
Diestro3
I gotta
says.
shut this thing down.
Quality.
John says. Neovamisbist says.
Let's try the old IT special. Go.
Connected to
Start
channel
voice
Theo.
recognition. Using now microphone. Manage. Sure. Okay. Is it pausing while I'm talking? It is.
D33 Spot says.
What are you hacking today?
X Hay says.
I think they got
I
me
like
talked
Dr.
into
Labs
doing
better
over the
than
wire
Pornhub.
Bandit until the new Hack the Box releases in a few hours. So
Symmetric says.
Need a both segment in this show.
John says.
Distro.
Neovamisbist says.
Theo can't hack.
to answer your
Carol on
question,
YouTube says.
He shut us.
shut. No. It'll just pause when I'm talking now, so I can stay caught up on the messages. Distro, thank you for asking. My company, the contract that we were working under for OPM, Office of Personal Management, was cut in half by Doge, and I was notified on Friday that I'm no longer working for them. So, thank you for asking. Looking for something else.
Symmetric says.
Lamau Doge.
Translated from Haitian Creole. John says
On
Neovamisbist
YouTube,
says.
0xTSO5. Be better. Find another word, please.
Symmetric says.
That's unfortunate. Hope you don't blame Doge.
Grey Hatter says.
That your position no longer exists because Crypto Bros.
I'm not going to go down this. I have a fair amount of. I'm pretty pissed. I'm mad. I'm angry. I have a
Grey
fair
Hatter
amount of that.
says.
So
I blame the people behind Doge.
I have two choices. Here. I can, one, point the finger at everything else that's going on around me and say, this is the reason this is happening. This is the reason this is happening. I can do that, but that exercise does not help me do anything. So instead, what I'm choosing is a path forward. That's all I can control. Actually, all I control is right here, right now. And that is the path. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the things that I preach to people on stream. Number one, I'm going to work on certifications and that's more education. And I'm going to continue to go after OSCP. That's part of what today is. Two, I am going to continue to work on projects and update it on my GitHub and go to my and publish them on my my notes that are published from GitHub. Number two, or a personal website or a blog. Three, I'm going to grip and grin and I'm going to go meet people IRL. There's a ISC2 meetup on Tuesday of next week. I'm planning on going to that, and I'm going to keep. I'm going to practice what I preach, and that's all that I can control.
Avocado Violet says.
Sorry to hear that.
John says Neovamisbist says.
Thank you for saying so.
That sucks, bro. Frown.
It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Diestro3 says.
Oof, hard blow. You're so talented you'll get another shot at something better.
Absolutely. Thank you for the kind
says-
words.
Or the people who exposed and stopped it?
X Hay says.
You've got experience. I believe you're going to land in a better place.
Absolutely.
John says Neovamisbist says.
What does this mean for your OSCP?
I'm going to take
Symmetric
it.
says.
Is your bed made?
It is. I actually watched that video. I've watched that video now 2 days in a row. Do we have a shortcut for that? If you don't already, and if you're feeling stuck or you're going through some adversity, that's a great video to watch to begin your day.
D33 Spot says.
Everything happens for a reason.
Agree.
Better days ahead, Groove.
It's all I can work on, bro.
0xDS05 on YouTube says,
Don't do OSCP, do CPTS.
OSCP
Metric
is the
says-
gold standard.
Yes.
I've been studying for
Use
it, and I'm
groups
going to
slash
take that. But
meetups.
thank you for the suggestion.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Theo, but the most important thing is the Raspberry Pi giveaway.
Oh my God.
I don't think so.
Here it is, and you can see it. You can watch it on it's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. That's a great video to watch.
Pure says,
Still waiting by the mailbox for it.
Theo says,
Web link.
0xDS05 on YouTube says,
Let's get started.
I promise, Xerox, we will. Let me just respect the timer here. Another 10 minutes. I'm going to attempt to do this, but like,
John says Neovimisbist says,
This is the shorter version. Web link.
yeah, there's a bit of fluff in the beginning because of who he's addressing. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to. Do this from memory.
Symmetric says,
I've been looking for home lab gear to buy locally, but this state sucks. Not very tech savvy here, but that's also good cause. Lots of ancient hardware from like 2010ish that's dirt cheap. Problem is it's all 100 plus miles round trip to get.
Ooh,
I still want to build my hack the box physical room.
that'd be sweet.
Chris Gonzalez on YouTube says,
Definitely respect the timer, guys. Lol.
Symmetric says,
You don't need to do it.
Chris,
from
are you
memory.
making fun of me?
0xDS05 on YouTube says,
Bandit is helpful, but not for OSCP 100%.
You know what? That's a good
John
point.
says Neovimisbist says,
I am still looking for a good CRT or two, but they are impossible.
Oh, that's because they're going for additional, right? They're going for good money now. Who told me that? Tawny said that. Don't look at my password.
Symmetric says,
Shall I speedrun Bandit with you? Retro CRTs are like 300 plus.
Yeah.
John says Neovimisbist says,
No.
$200
no.
for
Look,
17
like,
inches.
and that's part of the thing. I have to work the plan. I have to work the plan.
Symmetric says,
Sony Triton 21 inches, $500.
Gun Void Walker says,
How many banditrans have you done, Theo?
John says Neovimisbist says,
It took me about a year to
Yeah,
get
those
through all of
Trinitrons are hefty
Bandit.
prices.
I think I speed ran it once or twice.
Symmetric says,
What?
Yeah, they're retro tech. Yeah, they're going for like crazy money. People are, yeah.
What's a speedrun? 20 minutes?
No, the speed run's not
10.
going to be 20 minutes for me. I'm going to have to look stuff up. I'm going to have to refresh my memory on things. Maybe the first 10, 12
Ed
levels,
says,
but after that,
OSCP was simplified. More Active Directory, less fluff when doing your initial recon too, and I believe now you can pass without cracking the buffer overflow machine.
yeah, there is no
Metrics.
buffer overflow anymore, I believe.
Fires up obs equals.
Do it.
Symmetric says,
Doesn't get hard till 20-ish.
Gun Void Walker says,
I like Bandit. In my view, it's an initiation.
Agree.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Giggity.
Gunvoid, good to see you. How's it going?
D33 Spot says,
Bray.
Bruh. Whack.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Super Bray.
Symmetric says.
Yay Bandit is a prerequisite for anyone claiming to be involved with any sort of hacking or pen testing. In the O.
Translated from German. Gun Void Walker says.
Whoa.
Alles Welt.
Symmetrics. With it. I'm sorry. A hot take with it, in my opinion. Oh my goodness. I think I'm seeing growth, Symmetrics. I'm seeing growth.
Grey Hatter says.
Hey. Symmetrics wanna hear a word I invented?
John says Neovermispist says.
What word did you invent?
I haven't done Bandit and I hacked DZen. Oh wait.
Symmetric says.
Nori?
Lamau.
Translated from Haitian Creole.
Whoa.
Kitty says. Whoa. Grey
Nori,
Hatter
I was playing
You know how
Fortnite
when
last
someone
night.
really fucked says something you already believe. But now that they said it, you're reconsidering if you're wrong to believe it?
Kitty says. Theo.
Yes.
Grey Hatter says.
What?
That's an appropriate thought. A thought or idea you lose all respect for because of some other person agrees with it.
Symmetric says.
Oh yay Democrat. That's already a word.
John says
Oh my God.
Neovermispist says.
I saw. I was gonna give you crap, but I decided not to.
Kitty says. I heard they fix racist Darth Vader also.
Oh, really? It only took them. How long? It only took them. Well, they already had enough people flocking to. They already had the foot traffic. So now it's like, yeah, we'll fix it.
Symmetric says.
Appropriate.
Translated from Albanian. Gun Void Walker says.
Gunvoid?
How many new certificates did Hack the Box Academy introduce?
3 or 4? Let me read that again, Grey Hatter. You know how when somebody really effed says something you already believe, but now they said it, you're considering if you're wrong to believe it. Yeah.
0xDSO5 on YouTube says.
You guys talk too much.
Well, 0x, I do this in the beginning so we can all socialize and I can catch up with people. And then I'm going to mute TTS so I can focus on the lab. I mean, it's only been like 30 minutes. How long have we been live? Yeah, like 35 minutes. We're going to get to it.
Gun Void Walker says.
0x der ist 05 ist right.
John says Neovermispist says.
Chatting and networking is a good thing in the professional world.
And Discord shut down. That's what it was.
Grey Hatter says.
I'm working on it.
Gun Void Walker says.
Welcome to Slack Club. If this is your first time at Slack Club, you have to Slack.
Symmetric says.
It's more valid than the slang shit Zoomers make up.
Do I have that muted? I do. Discord's muted.
Avocado Violet says.
I like the song.
It should be on the yeah, there it is. Right there. This is Base Rebels. Well, Base Rebels is all copyright free. You just have to put a tag in your homepage, your front page. I forget what Twitch calls it, but you have to actually type the friggin' words into YouTube. OpenAI says operator agent. I'm waiting for them to drop the agent functionality for everyone. Right now, it's just for their pro users.
Gun Void Walker says,
Please add that dank RSS list to your GitHub, Theo. Asking for a friend.
Zmetric says,
What is that?
I don't understand why people don't just play copywritten music and not save it to VODs. Like WTF.
That's pretty good. I can't do it. If I stream to YouTube, well, I guess I cannot save the VODs. Something to think about. Gun Void, would you send?
Gun Void Walker says,
The RSS news feed. I like it.
Dank.
Zmetric says,
Oh yeah, you streamed it as well. You sir. Need a custom restream setup smile.
Yeah, because Twitch,
With
you could
voice
just
meter
uncheck
banana
the one
plus
thing. Oh God, I had a horrible time implementing voice meter. I think it was Potato, the smaller one. Okay, real quick, Gun Void. What is the dank?
John says, Neovermispist says,
You're a potato.
Zmetric says,
Why? It's straightforward.
John says, Neovermispist says,
Lol that R.
Shabala says,
Hey dude, hope all is going well.
Yo, Shabala. Welcome back. I'm well. How are you doing? All right, gang. Dank RSS. You could have given me something to click on, Gun Void. I'll click on anything, and now you're making me look for it.
John says, Neovermispist says,
Dude, did you take care of that tree?
Gun Void Walker says,
No, that's
The
gonna be.
CyberSecurity news RSS feeds. The URLs.
Oh, just this.
Gun Void Walker says,
Sorry,
Your RSS reader.
I thought you meant something else. Got it. This is fresh RSS that's running on my Ubuntu, my Theo Ubuntu.
Shabala says,
Doing alright.
John says, Neovermispist says,
Web link.
Gun Void Walker says,
Yes, please, yes.
All right. Let's get over to support. Support, which is already running, and we've actually have done a lot of it already. I'm pretty unfamiliar with PowerShell, so
Goat Breeder says,
Good
that
day,
was
sir.
frustrating
It
for
has
me.
been a while.
Goat Breeder, it has been a while. How you been doing? What's going on? Welcome back.
Zero XDS05 on YouTube says,
Nah.
Yes, finally. Oh, that's right. And we need a new timer for time zone. Muting
Goat Breeder
TTS.
says,
Amazing. I'm a penetration tester now. Managed to break into the industry.
That's wonderful to hear, Goat Breeder. That's wonderful to hear. And thank you for coming back and letting us know. Before I mute TTS, please tell us about it. What kind of background do you have? What kind of, what was it that allowed you to break into it? What do you think that you did? We would love to hear from someone who just got in how you did it, or what you did that led to it.
0xDS05 on YouTube says.
How goat breader.
Gun Void Walker says.
Yes, how did you bypass HR?
Did it bypass HR or just checked the box that they have? While you're doing that, I'm just refreshing my memory here. I mean, you know what? I could do all this over again. Honestly.
Yes.
Goat Breeder says.
I did chemistry at uni, worked in a lab for 3 years, hated it. So I decided to self-learn, then did TCM course and just shit ton of learning at home. Making my own labs and so on.
Okay, so on is subjective, okay?
HR is like a firewall that block SSH.
So you did TCM course. He's got a few now. So which one did you do?
Goat Breeder says.
PNPT cert.
Awesome, thank you very much.
From Indonesian.
Did the company that hire you, did they have PNPT listed on their certificates that they were looking for?
Zero XDS05 on YouTube says.
We're going to get to it.
No, bruh.
This is important. Promise. Okay, so here's the deal. Goat Breeder wanted to get a job as a pen tester, okay? And it just so happened,
Goat Breeder says.
unless I'm wrong.
Yes, they did actually, along with OSCP being very professional.
Okay, if did you see them? Was PNPT listed and then you went after it, or you went after PNPT and then you were looking for jobs that listed PNPT, or was it a happy accident? They just were looking for it and you applied. This is important because it drives home the point that
Zero XDS05 on YouTube says.
Send me screenshot.
Screenshot of what?
Goat Breeder says.
It was a recruiter who was looking for a junior pen tester, and they care more about my knowledge and the type of self-learning I did, instead of certs.
Okay, so I haven't worked with recruiters before, so the recruiter saw that you had PNPT and the knowledge and the labs and which is things that we say, right? Some kind of education, including the certs. And if you're going to go after a cert, you need to be going after the one that recruiters or HR is looking for. That's Pirate Software said that's the key to the door. That's the door. That's the key to the door that you have to open. That's HR's door, right? And then projects about your knowledge and self-learning. Projects that get you that. Okay. Awesome to hear, Goat Breeder.
Taught me so much.
Awesome to hear. I'm going to kill TTS now, and we'll get back into it. Napocus, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Thanks for the hydrate. This is the rest of my coffee, and I'm moving on to water. Almost. I have a little more in there than I thought I had. Pwn Network and Boogeyman. I'm good. How are you doing? Christmas music.
John says Neovimus.
And by the way, this is
says,
an easy box.
WTF is wrong with you? XD.
Translated from Spanish.
Nothing in this world that's worth having comes easy.
Tell him, Kelso.
Kitty says, I played games once. Overrated.
Whatever. I'd like to kick up a Fortnite game again soon, Nori.
Fork knife.
Yes, fork knife. I'd like to learn from the master. Okay, so when we ran Nmap the last time, my notes over here, we got 53. Which is DNS, 88's Kerberos. Actually, it didn't come up. Oh, it did. It did. It came down there. Okay. Kerberos, RPC.
The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
LDAP, SMB, KPass is Kerberos password, I believe. RPC. So this is all what I'm getting at is that this is all the hallmarks of Active Directory, right? Oh. XTS05. I can't remember if you've been told what the rule is. But if you have questions, that's fine. You have questions for another person in chat, that's fine. You can have questions, but chat's off limits. You can make fun of me. But I expect civil discord in my chats. Thank you. Okay, with right, and then we add
yes, Daddy.
support.htb Yes, some list.
John says Neovimus
It depends
says,
on what you're trying
Cursing
to
is a sign
look
of weak
for.
mind and weaker character.
Did you? Was that some kind of? Was that the? Is this some kind of a test?
Lol.
General fuzzing while using fuff or wfuzz? That's the question. It depends. right? You can use FUF for a website, an API.
He says,
are you
Santa told me I was on some list.
Are you brute forcing
I think I've been bad girl.
directories? Are you know what I mean? It depends. It depends on what you're trying to do. Some list is I think a correct answer. Now coffee's done, on the water. Or that. Nori, I'm sorry.
Juice.
Nori, maybe you make bad decisions, but that doesn't make you a bad girl. Exactly.
Oh, call me a bad girl again, Daddy.
Rudy, good. How you doing? Go Breeder. I liked your answer. Okay. So after adding those to the Etsy host lists, it was SMB client. And from SMB client, there's admin, C, IPC, netlogon, and support tools, and sysvolume. Netlogon and support tools. Pulling down all files there reveals a file folder user info. So we pulled down user info. That's right. And then we went through user info and we had to reverse it. Perfect. So then we had to pull down, we had to reverse, not reverse, but we had to look at the code for user info exe. It turns out it was a way to find users on the system and information about a user. We decompiled it using Avalonia. That's right, Avalonia ill, because there was another one that wasn't available. And we found a string used for encoding. No, wait, hold on. That was the password.
John says Neovimispist says,
You'd already be in if you used NeoVim XD.
Let's look at our buddy's walkthrough. Did I kill it? Thank you, DJ Zero. Wheel this. I'm good.
Theo is AI.
I'm just waiting for Elon to open up those implants to the rest of the population. Oh, he does the same thing.
He doesn't have smooth skin even. He's 8-bit. So he's a robot with AI.
Obviously, beep boop. No, he's used it on a couple. He has a couple of human subjects already, quadriplegics, and they can use it for everything. They play video games with it. They control their house. They turn, you know what I mean? They turn stuff on, off. It's a game changer for them. Yeah, I'm like being serious, like dead serious. Yeah, you should. There's got to be a way you can sign up for it. Dude, I'm so happy too that you were able to get into industry to wheel this. Go Breeder, thanks for sticking around. Angel, hey. Good evening. How are you doing? Good to see you.
about everything and just have a good time here tonight. It's really that simple.
Mrs. Theo's is like a ninja and snuck up on me again. You're 8-bit. Look.
No, don't. I don't want to be on there.
Okay.
Let's see.
1 second. We're on mute. Are we on mute? No, we're not. Oh, that doesn't work now? Now we're on mute. Now we're on mute.
John says Neovamisbist says
XD.
translated from Spanish.
Doesn't want on camera, goes to wide shot XD.
I told Miss Theo everyone said hi. I need a haircut. No, no. She is small beanie hackers going out to my father-in-law's, to her dad's. It's going to be a family weekend, so, and then we have my family on Memorial Day. I forget where I used to put support. Print $2. Hey, shellfish. Enumeration strategy. When facing a Windows server with so many ports, I typically start working them prioritized by my comfort level. I'll generate a tiered list with some rough ideas of what I might look for in each list. Must look at SMB, LDAP. If those fail, Kerberos. SMB, look for any open shares. LDAP, can I get any information without credentials? If those fail, Kerberos, can I brute force usernames? If I find any, are they ASREP roastable, which I don't think I've done before. DNS, can I do a zone transfer? Brute force any subdomains. RPC, is anonymous access possible? WinRM, if I can find creds for a user in remote management user groups, I can get a shell. Go breeder. That's awesome to hear. So if you're doing it next week, we would love to hear about it next weekend also. We, and especially I would love to hear about it next week. The good, bad, and the ugly. Okay, so let's do his methodology here. LDAP TCP 389. I just realized I need to reach out to someone else too. Base naming contexts. Requesting naming contexts. That didn't work. Did I type it wrong? Oh, Go Breeder. That's clients. You're gonna have that endlessly. You can talk if they pop in Astralight. We'll tell you about dealing with clients. Excuse me. Tech Penguin will tell you about dealing with clients. Pure will tell you about dealing with clients. Like that's just how it is. They'll probably give you best practices, but in the end, you can't do anything till they give you what you need. LDAP search -h support.htb xs base naming context. Well, that's not working for me, so. So did they change it? Is it called something else? What's it? S base. What about naming contexts? Naming contexts is not in there. You have a one-liner, Go Breeder. Thank you. LDAP-H. The IP of the port. XB. DC name, grep user. Let me try that out. Thank you for sharing. I'm gonna 8-bit myself. No bandit, no bandit. I need to focus on things that are gonna get me OSCP. Oh crap! I didn't mean to warn someone. If I just did, let me know. So my IP is 10, 10, 11, 174. It's going to be port 389. 389? TC LDAP 389. DC name is going to be, it's going to be HTB and then support. Yes. Yes, for user metrics. DC active support. Grep user.
SSML error. SSML error.
Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the Oasis, James Halliday. James, thank you very much for the sub. Huge fan of your work, by the way. I can't wait to get sucked into VR forever. Never take it off. By the way, I read that book, Ready Player One, your biography. Huge fan. All right, let's log into Bandit for Zemetrics here. James Halliday, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Solo JG just got it. Thank you. Finally back. Which level? Level 0? Does it matter? I think it's just Bandit 0. Is the username Bandit 0. Bandit Labs. Bandit.labs overthewire.org. Bandit.labs.overthewire.org. I can't remember if you need. Yes, sir. Oh, 2220. Does it need to? All right, Bandit. All right, Zemetrics, I'm in. By the way, Zemetrix is famous for Rick. Oh my god, the Stream Deck's not working. We'll get there eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a Rickroll from Bandit, from Zemetrix into Bandit 0. Spectacular. Oh, that's all me? I did that? I don't think so.
John says Neovimus.
Never.
Lol.
Just know, you're never alone on a box. Sage advice. I butchered the applause on that, but
We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. Have full commitments. What I'm thinking of, you wouldn't get this from any other guy.
okay, let's try this again. for the clips. That's a broadcast message. All right, for the clips again, ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Rickroll by Zemetrix on Over the Wire Bandit. Spectacular Zemetrix. All right, we done? You're taking up one of my Tmux tabs.
John says Neovimus.
That's bullshit.
Pause after. In a world where I use NeoVim and love every aspect of it.
All Bandit users must run NeoVim etc password to resolve session issues. Failure to comply may result in the score loss. Fine. I don't want your damn points anyways. Exit. That's what I think of that shit. Clear. Ugh. I just had to look at that garbage. Blech. Good morning, Fallen. How you doing? Absolutely not. Good, Fallen. We're doing some Hack the Box right now. Which, by the way, I'm not reading that. Refund. Refund.
Scammer.
Whatever. Pin. Thank yous metrics for the entertainment.
I found the clip in your history of proof that you use NeoVim, and it mysteriously is cut off.
Oh, come on. My copy paste isn't working? Cut. Oh, I didn't mean that. Paste. Paste. My favorite part of that game.
The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
Are these backwards? Is that what I did? Breeder does not like your command, and I don't know why. You do have to be authenticated for the box. I don't think LDAP, or no, there's no authentication here. Am I connected? Oh, guess what? Professional.
John says Neovamisbist says,
where is Theogasm emote?
So we gotta make it. No, you may not, Goat Breeder, it may not be you. I wasn't, the VPN wasn't up. So we're going to try them all again. I was on OSCP. Let's try the original. Nothing. I came back pretty quickly, so it means it's definitely running it. And here's our information now.
Never assume it's anything but a Theo user error.
That's wise. Yep, that's wise. Okay. DC support. No. Extended LDIF, LDAP version 3 base is DC support. DCHTB with scope, subtree, filter, object class, request all, search result. Search to operations error. In order to perform this operation, a successful buy must be completed on connection. Okay, so we didn't quite get, maybe his command will work, excuse me. get rid of naming contexts. No. Unrecognized command H. Oh, because it's uppercase, isn't it? Yeah. Context cannot parse LDAP URI support.htb. That's in my Etsy hosts. Could not parse. Oh, that's because it needs LDAP. Right? Yes. We got there. Okay, what's in my Etsy hosts? Cat. Support.htb. What did I do? What did I run? No, support.htb. Okay, whatever. That doesn't make sense though. Actually, does it need LDAP? I bet it needs LDAP. It needed LDAP. Go Breeder. I have not. I have talked to people that do like them. Okay. So this stuff we knew. DC support, DC HTB. Unfortunately, search more says I need an auth bind.
John says Neovermispist says.
Rude.
There's not a Raspberry Pi giveaway, gang. I'm sorry. I have to take that out of Stream Elements. Nori, my mod, was kind enough to put that in there for me.
John says
Awesome. What's up?
XD.
Translated from Spanish.
Nori.
Classic movie, you're moving like water under moonbeams. I know you're scared, but you don't have to be so unprepared. I don't need a thing, your love, need your love, your love. Better off beside you, but your love was the perfect reminder. Didn't know I was better off beside you, but your love was the perfect reminder.
And there's our bind response. So it's basically saying, look, this information is available. Yeah, Go Breeder, absolutely. I've given it before too. I don't mind connecting.
like that won't stop. I sing about it so she knows I've never forgot. Reminded by the many ways that she could make my heart.
Eating pudding, huh? Good. What were we talking here? Banana cream, chocolate. Oh my God, what other puddings are there? Vanilla. I just sent it over to you, Goat Breeder. Hey. Nice. Spectre, thank you. Wonder why that happened. Oh, probably because you're a mod. I think I set that up. Use it now. Can someone use exclamation point make your bed? Absolutely. Where are you at? Are you overseas? Oh, cool. Uh-oh. You're in the UK, huh? I'll stir up some shit. Are you northern or southern? There's some serious shit over there. Like northern, southern, like they freaking hate each other. Like Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Like they hate each other. And God forbid you assume one is from one or the other also. Yeah, northern scums. See what I mean? MSEC is over there too. I don't know if you've ever seen MSEC on. He's been busy, but he's out your direction as well. And we have a few other people if they want to reveal who they are. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh, but. Okay, from there, he goes into SMB. SMB is going to have or not have access to shares, available shares. He used crack map exec. I can't remember if I have it as world executable. Oh, I do. Okay. Usually it turns blue. I don't know why it didn't turn blue.
Don't use crack. It's a bad idea.
NXC's NCrack? I don't think I have NXC set up. Oh, I lied. I do have it set up. Oh, the work virtual machine didn't. No, it was this one. I was trying to get. I don't remember what I was trying to do. It doesn't matter. So, NXC grep and map. SMB. LDAP, WMI, VNC, SMB, SMB, own stuff using SMB. Okay, NXC, SMB. Domain. Support.htb. Oh, I think we have a visitor. Wait for it. There he is. Hey, good boy. Hey. Hey. Come here. Come here. Psst, psst, psst. Hi. You're gonna get. Okay, I know. I have too much shit over here. I know. Hi. Can we give you pets or no? You ignoring me?
There's any cats in the hallway. You better get to stepping.
Are you pissed at me? What are you mad at me for? Hi. Come here. You mad at me? You give me kisses? Will that make it better? You can give me kisses? Thank you. That's all I want. I've seen where you lick. Look at him. He's such a good boy. With his floppy ears. Floppy, 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 floppy. Huh. What are you doing? You gonna lay down? And keep an eye out for that cat. You see? See what he's doing? He's got a straight shot. He can keep an eye on the hallway there now for the cat. Tav, you're allowed to bite him. Bite the cat. I tell you what, even if you don't bite him, even if you just put his head in your mouth, I bet he'll stop effing with you. NXC is the modern version of crap. Okay, so I haven't used crap map exec much at all. So let's use. Okay, did that work? Yeah, it did. It did work. We got it to work. Windows Server 2022 build 2348 x64. DC, name domain controller, the domain is support.htb, signing is true, which I don't understand what that means. SMB version 1 false. He is a good boy. Wheel this with the top clip at 9 views. What did you clip? Oh, the Rickroll. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for making the clip. You can share that across, like, you don't... I don't own those. You can share them. You like... you can share them on your social media. Please share them on your social media. Whichever you choose. Okay. Crack map isn't able to list any shares. Okay, so let's try shares. And it'll come up. We should come up with a an error. So that should error out. Let's move on to SMB client, which we've done this before. I'm just exercising my memory and my muscle memory. Right. I've tried this before. We can't connect to admin, C, or IPC, but netlogon and support tools, no. Netlogon on sysvolume, but you can't list them. So is it support tools that we? Yes, you're able to connect to support tools. Go Breeder. I'll give it a try. I haven't used it much, but yeah, I'll give it a try. Put it in my toolkit. Who was I gonna check? We were gonna check. What time the new box comes out? Season 8. 2 hours. 2 hours away. So 3 o'clock my time. Got it. Okay. Because I'm doing that. I can't do that online. I can't do that while I'm streaming.
We kicked its ass.
Spectacular. Spectacular clip. I'd like more. I'd like to create more.
John says Neovermisfist says,
You can stream, but not show the content. Like a co-work stream.
So it'd just be me with my angry dad face.
Yep.
Kitty says, today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games of 2019, and it's totally free.
Is it though?
Currently almost 10 million users have joined Raid over the last 6 months, and it's one of the most impressive games in its class with detailed models, environments and smooth 60 frames per second animations. All the champions in the game can be customized with unique gear that changes your strategic buffs and abilities. John says Neovermisfist says,
Poof.
Thank you, Nori, for the Raid Shadow Legends copy that they're not paying us for. That they're definitely not paying me for. I should do a Raid Shadow Legends stream. I mean, forever, like I saw it everywhere.
That's your fault.
Okay, so we connect to the share with SMB client and
Kitty says,
client.
yes, I am very curious what game is actually like.
I mean, honestly, at this point. Actually, netlog on, support tools.
I'm into you, I play it cool, but you call my bluff. It's a passion that I can't cover up. Singing melodies just for you, dancing LEDs in the moonlight up your pretty little face. Don't know what you do, something just feels right. You ever need someone, I will provide you somewhere to run and to hide to.
Support tools sysvol available. Only support tools available to log into. I don't like this song. It looks like just that, a bunch of support tools. Nori Kitty on YouTube. Thank you very much for hanging out on YouTube. Struck my hair. Yes. It won't take long. You had me at spaghetti.
Kitty says, lol.
Like, Qtity didn't even register. Spaghetti was like, had me. J Lagoon or Jlagon. Hey, thank you for the follow. I don't mean to butcher your name there. It looks like just that, a bunch of support tools. All these are publicly available except for user info. How do they know user info is not? Dude named Ben. Is your name Ben? Or is that just your is that just the username? Thank you for the follow, dude named Ben. All these are publicly available tools. Oh, it is saying, look, 7-zip, that's, you can get that anywhere. You can download that from a NPP. I'm not familiar with that one. Putty, I am. Sysinternals, I am. Wireshark. WinDirstat apparently is also, but user info looks like a custom script. So I already have that, right?
John says Neovermispist says,
NPP, yeah, you know me.
Yes, Jlagon, let me know if I got your name right. And dude named Ben, how are you both doing today? What are you working on? This song is a lot. I don't feel like it today.
How's your Rust?
Rust, as in the coding language? I have not touched Rust. I heard it's good. I heard it's
WTF
useful. Yeah, right.
Lol.
That's what I should have did. I didn't, but that's what I should have did. I'll click on that. Yeah. Dude named Ben. I'll click on that.
I want to talk about who reported to you. Name some people that reported to you.
I think that the best way to do it is to...
I know, but you're here in front of Congress. You knew this was going to happen. Name one person that you interacted with. Anybody in the IT arena?
didn't actually interact directly with people in the IT arena. There was somebody whose name was, I can't even remember his last name. I think his first name may have been Ben.
So a guy named Ben, a dude named Ben. Who else? You were there 6 months. You had people around you that would jump at your very presence. Who are these people?
Again, I didn't interact with the IT staff very much.
You were there 6 months.
I don't remember that. Okay, but thank you for the reference. It makes sense now. Thank you. Oh, Ragano. That's a Browns thing. That's a Cleveland Browns thing to lose a game on penalties. Now look, since you've been asking and telling me about Celtic, there have been some things that remind me of my beloved, heart-wrenching, gutting Cleveland Browns. Sorry to hear that, Ragano.
John says Neovimisbist says
Poof. Keep my beloved franchise out of your mouth.
Browns. Suck.
Yes. Yeah, Ragano, I get it. The season hasn't even started yet. Do you know how many quarterbacks we have on? We have. Oh, actually, I think we let one go. I have to check. 5 quarterbacks. Do you know how many quarterbacks you need in a game?
We.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Theo works in the Browns team.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Dude named Ben, we're doing a box on Hack the Box right now called Support. I'll be right back.
Theo love NeoVim.
Taking control. I've had enough of this. Been losing my soul. Time to get a grip. I'm taking control. I've had enough of this. Getting out of this hole. 'Cause I got a life to live. Taking control. Taking control. Cause I got a life to live. Like you taking control of my life like it don't mean anything. When you're gonna realize I got a life to live.
I know, bud. You're good. Good boy. Let's stand up now. How's that sound?
Remember last year, how'd it go? There was nothing inside, so just let go. Can't even hold on, I fall apart.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Did you just call yourself a good boy?
The dog. Cav. I mean, I am a good boy. But the dog.
Sur.
Okie doke, Kang. Running user info gets us help information. If I run finder user with H, it gives us a help section for it. Need username. Find. Or errors. Like if we do username, username, your mom. No such object. Given the mention of the server, open Wireshark and run it again. It's looking for support.htb. I'm not going to open up Wireshark. Update Etsy hosts. Connect VPN to this Windows host. What? Oh, so now he's on his Windows machine. Okay, I have PowerShell. PWSH, right? timer's done. Give you TTS back for a little bit.
I've spent too many nights showing up at your place.
Yeah, I should take a break too. Wordle?
Cause you stay, then you go, and you leave, then you don't guess. I'm just collateral. It's right till it's wrong, and it's
Dude named Ben says.
That was a wag.
Like claw cap iced hat.
It's just the Windows one. Yep, but I like it because like you can list just a bunch of different timers. I think it has like a Pomodoro style focus. Yeah, focus sessions. It's useful.
Looks good.
AV80N28 says.
Simple and practical.
Aviation 28, thanks for popping in chat and saying hello. Yeah, I agree. It's all I want is just something easy to use real quick. Some of those Pomodoro things are ridiculous. What is this? What dress is dividing the internet? It's just a strapless like sundress. Oh my God, with your paywalls. It's a Lululemon. They're trying to sell shit. God. Hey, Aviation 28, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? You know what I want to try? It's spectacular. Send. Play. Can I log in? I'd like credit for it. Ooh. Whoa. Go Breeder, thanks for popping in. The Discord. OUS and ends in E. I don't think I've ever had not one letter from train. SUEDE, Suede. Come on! Oh my gosh. It's like I'm a mind reader. I know. Everyone try not to be too like impressed.
AV80N28 says.
No AI.
Goat Breeder says.
200 IQ.
Oh yeah, watch this. Subscribe. No, I don't want to subscribe. Am I logged in? I want to log in. Play. Yeah, there I am. Yeah, I'm in. Connections. Oh, you can't play it in Discord?
Genius. Lol.
No, don't. I think as long as Jess and Madam Fabulous aren't here, I'll be okay. New stat, your purple first solves.
John says Neovimisfist says.
Easy.
Madam Fabulous says.
Discord shows me you're doing puzzles. I'm here to keep you honest.
Yep. I just did the Wordle.
Don't tell
John
Jess.
says Neovimisfist says.
Theo always cheats.
No, I don't always cheat. There's no proof there's no proof contrary to that I've ever cheated. Walker, stroller, jogger, runner.
Goat Breeder says.
He's just using the available resources that are given to him.
Go breeder. Ixnay on the available e-sources array. I feel like runner should be here. Jet. Hold on. Let's do them. I always go backwards. Bib, Jean, Capri, Gay, Slack, Bottle, Jogger.
8080N28 says.
Connections is impossible for meal ammo.
Strands is impossible for me. I hate strands. Jogger, Jean, Capri, Slack. I feel like it should be slacks. Smith. Right. Pants. Oh, minus the S. Oh, God.
Hack the Planet says.
It's so great that I'm home. Nice to be able to do laundry in a pinch.
Yes. How did the BIOS flash go?
Dude named Ben says.
Oh, come on. Strands is not hard.
It is my kryptonite. I despise strands. It's probably because of the word search. I'm not really good at word searches. Net hooks, stroller,
Madam Fabulous says.
Walker.
You don't say.
Hack the Planet says.
Just finished my 5th BIOS upgrade. Took me a little while.
Jesus. Jet.
Dude named Ben says.
Walker Bib Bottle Stroller.
Walker, bib, bottle. Oh, yeah, it's all kitty stuff. Walker, bib, bottle, stroller. Walker? Oh, Walker. Yeah, you're right. No.
John says Neovimisfist says.
Texas Ranger?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Dude named Ben says.
Monitor.
Instead of Walker. Baby gear. Bib, bottle, monitor, stroller. Met, net, jet. Come on. Okay, so this has to be parts of words. What the shit? I mean, of course, this is, this is a more harder one, of course. Butler, Met, Net, Walker, Gay, Jet, Hooks, Ranger. Met, a person. Net, like for fishing or for a basketball. Jet, an airplane. Leave, jet. I got a jet. I gotta go. Walker, zombie. Mall, walker.
John says
Hooks.
Neovenuspist says
Net.
Met, Jet, Ranger, Net.
Met, Jet, Ranger, Net. I don't know. I don't see it, but Met, Jet, Ranger, Net.
Dude named Ben says
Minus yes.
John
Sports
says
teams.
Neovenuspist says
Sports teams without the end S.
Dude named Ben says
Mets Nets.
New York sports teams members?
John says Neovenuspist says
And I don't even like sports. Come on.
Gay, Butler, Hooks, and Walker. I got no idea what that could be. Butler? Hooks, Walker.
Dude named Ben says
Surnames.
Black women authors. Shame on me. I'm not familiar enough. What else is left?
Neovenuspist says
Oh, we can do the mini.
How did you not know that? Geez, XD.
Play. Get a load of this. Nope. Ability to keep one's balance on a ship. Army
named
shirt.
Ben says.
Fatigue.
Sea legs.
Nice. Camo. Army shirt with a question mark. Well, I got A right. We're going to keep that. Chicago trains. The L? No. I forget what the nickname of it is called. Wand waving organization. Wand waving. Flowers depicted in classical Chinese art. Nori. They are cherry blossom? No, that's not right. By oneself. Alone? Phileas blank. Around the World in 80 Days protagonist. Oh, it's another book thing. I don't know. Something read in the divination method of tasseography. What?
7 down. Spas. Fog. Phileas Fogg.
You got it.
John says Neovimiscus
Sci-fi hero with the
Four down
line,
setting.
never tell me the odds. Kind. Adam Animation 1. How are you doing today? What's going on? Kind.
NRT 302 says,
Hey mate.
NRT. Hey, welcome back. How you doing today?
John says Neovimiscus
Lince
says,
rather repeat.
Han.
5 down. Soap. Suds.
Have.
translated from Malay. Dude named Ben says,
Han Solo.
Han
8080
Solo.
and 28 says,
I hate the 2-word
Han
ones.
Solo.
Lince rather repeat.
NRT 302
Take a look at
says,
yourself.
You am good, how are you?
Genie? I'm good. Thank you. Nog. All right. Army shirt. Chicago trains. L's. The L train. That's a terrible one. Terrible. Wand waving organization.
Yeti says,
Keep.
Translated from French.
TSA. That's a terrible clue. Yeti, how you doing?
John
Tea
says
leaves.
Neovimiscus says,
LOL anywhere with metal detectors.
Peonies.
Kitty says, Theo. Yeti says,
All okay, Captain, and you?
Yeti. I'm good.
Hi, Nori.
Kitty says, coming to movies later.
Yeah, you start at what, 3-ish? I'll be able to, for a little bit, me and Mrs. Theo are going to go back and watch the 28 days, weeks, and then the years one is coming out soon. So we're going to do that.
Dude named Ben says,
Go see.
translated from Spanish.
Yeti, I got bad news this past week. I'll message you. Go see. I hate the 2-word ones. Okay,
Kitty
and then
says, in about 4 hours we'll start. Dude named Ben says,
Tank top.
Kitty says, yes, the one filmed on a phone when you see setup it has had about $20,000 spent on the rig. Goat Breeder says,
I've just had a look at the L33TH 4x0R archive in Discord. Had a good giggle at that.
yeah, yep. Someone suggested we do that. I like it a lot. Tank top. Oh, tank top. That's terrible. Terrible. What was the other one? Step. Lather, rinse, repeat is step. Couldn't be found on stairs. And against my better judgment.
dude named Ben says,
Steps in a process.
John says Neovamisbist says.
They are steps. Lol. Dumb.
Okay. Flights of fancy. So these got to be birds. Right? What? Flights of fancy pillow. This is why I hate it. This is why I hate strands.
Dude named Ben says.
Airline. Travel. First class.
Translated from Portuguese. Kitty says. Toe. Toes. Bottom right.
Got it. We got another one towards a hint. Okay, so
Woo. Dude named Ben says.
Legroom.
Kitty says. Neo Vim top row. Translated from Croatian.
absolutely not. Are you kidding me? You saw that, Ben? Ugh.
Dude named Ben says.
There's one next to it also.
John says Neovamisbist says.
Get it. Lollo.
Yeti says.
Same pattern for legroom. Next to it.
Privacy? What? Hey. What? What are they? Oh, this is fancy, I guess. First class. First class pillow. Okay. Got it. Legroom. Yeah. I'm not familiar. In my defense, I'm not familiar with these concepts when flying.
John says Neovamisbist says.
Towelette.
Goat breeder says.
Hell.
Dude named Ben says.
Towel.
John says Neovamisbist says.
Starting at bottom right. Champagne.
Dude named Ben says.
Fizzy pop.
Busy pop. Nicely done, gang. Thank you. And that's all we do. Everything else is garbage.
John says Neovamisbist says.
XD.
Translated from Spanish.
Theo would never make it.
I told you I don't like strands. I'm just being honest. I don't like strands at all.
Madam Fabulous says,
Stare.
What do you stare? What did I do? Why are you staring at me? I don't... Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong.
It's a free country.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Some basic LDAP injection.
Hi at Noriko Neko.
translated from Japanese.
Okay, there it is. Okay, so I can invoke PowerShell by using PWSH first. So now if we do user info, find first, and then all, which is the star, I still get a middle finger. Still have the V in there from before. Exception, no object. XC, find first star. Well, he's doing something here that is not working for me. Is doing something that doesn't work for me.
Dude named Ben says,
Okay, I am hanging out here with you guys whilst I am pulling together show notes for a new podcast launching soon.
Great.
No one tells you the effort involved in getting this stuff going and also committing to it. If you're a content creator, hats off to you.
Right on, Ben. Tell us about your podcast. Do I Do I have a shortcut for mine? I do. There it is. Yeah, tell us about yours.
Dude named Ben says,
I will once I have something of substance.
Okay. Keep us posted, Ben.
Kitty says, oh, Ben is so sweet. Thinks you a content creator. Content maybe, just don't create anything.
This is my content, Nori. Theo stare.
Dude named Ben says,
he is working hard, or hardly working.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Ben. You're gonna fit in good here.
Kitty says, he does not do anything, he is really playing games. The screen is a YouTube video. Plays it off very well.
Nori. Good song.
John says Neovamisbist says,
You can see the reflection in his bald spot.
It's not gonna be a bald spot much longer. I'm about to commit to shaving it.
Madam Fabulous says,
pre-recorded, it's true.
Oh my gosh, with the dog pile. Are you all done? What if it was pre-recorded? It's not, though.
Dude named Ben says,
Well, I thought you might be heading to Turkey for plugs.
Kitty says, Theo is so bald.
No.
When the sun explodes, they're just going to use his shiny head. Goat Breeder says,
Shoe on head to prove it's live.
John says Neovamisbist says,
You can't shave bald head.
Okay. I'm not bald. I mean, I am kinda. But I have hair. The Kevin Malone thing going on right now. But yeah, I'm about to get one of them skull shavers. I'm so tired of cutting it every 2 weeks.
Dude named Ben says,
I am in Shaved Head Club.
Do you shave or use one of those skull shavers?
You're aerodynamic.
Madam Fabulous says,
like when you went to Best Buy?
Listen, I went to Kohl's. And
Dude named
I
Ben
forget
says,
what my problem was. I couldn't find it. That's what my problem was. They didn't have it.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Just watch the wedding episode where Kevin in a toupee.
He wore tissue boxes on his feet. Okay, we're gonna skip the
Fabulous
reversing.
says,
You saw it online and then got grouchy because it wasn't in store.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Yep, ha ha ha.
translated from Tagalog.
They shouldn't say in the listing of what you're searching for that it's available in store if it's not physically there. I'm
rewatching them all with the added content on Peacock.
They shouldn't say it's there. They shouldn't say it's there. They should not be advertising it's there if it's not physically in the store. They can call it whatever else they want it. They can call it "will be there soon" or "to be continued" or whatever cute thing they want to call it. But if it's not in the store, they shouldn't be listing it as in the store.
Madam Fabulous says,
IT didn't.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Oh God, here we go again.
Madam Fabulous says,
It said available for pickup.
Madam Fabulous
That's
says,
what it said.
With a date that reflects the time to ship it to the store.
I don't think it did that. I don't think it did that.
So that grumpy old fart's like you can pick it up.
It's like when I bought this monitor at Best Buy. They were advertising it in the store with a monitor. And when I asked to buy it, they're like, oh, yeah, we'll order it. What the fuck you mean order it? What are you ordering? Why is this here? If I can't buy it now.
Rather than have it shipped like a sane person.
The purpose of me going to the store is so I can get it now. If I wanted to wait 2 days, I wouldn't be in the store.
John says Neovimisbist says,
Freaking old people.
Madam Fabulous says,
Then why have the store? Just close it up. Put a big sign out front that says, absolutely not. We don't want you to come in here. Stop. If there's something you want, go on the website. Or have someone at the front door rolling their eyes when people walk in. Just so I know. Another customer. I know, right?
John says Neovimisbist says,
They can't carry everything under the sun. What do you think it is, an Amazon warehouse?
Madam Fabulous says,
Very 1990s of you. I have a lot of recommendations for walkers when you're ready.
I don't want the little sleds on mine. I want tennis balls.
Dude named Ben says,
Who here has read the Phoenix Project?
I have not. Cypher Freak, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? You caught the portion of the stream where I complain about commerce.
Dude named Ben says,
You must. Good read and funny and real.
Okay. The Phoenix Project.
Goat Breeder says,
What's your reason for going for the OSCP, since you're already in the industry?
Goat Breeder, I'm not sure if you were here when I said this, but this week I'm no longer in the industry. And the reason why I was going after OSCP is because my employer was paying for it, was paying for the training materials and everything. So I have a voucher. I'm going to continue to study for it, and I'm going to pass it here. Excuse me.
Madam Fabulous says,
Right.
You're in the industry still.
Yeah, I'm in the industry. I'm just looking.
Don't be a dummy.
That's accurate. Got it.
Stare.
You're right.
Kitty says, What you lose job again?
Yep. they cut our contract in half. A lot of people lost their jobs this week. I don't want to do Bloodhound again. Let's get a little farther along to the...
Or I'm sorry, honey didn't know X.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's not your fault. Thank you. It's okay.
Yeti says.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So quick summary that I was working for a contractor that provided services to Office of Personnel Management, and they've been looking at cuts for a while. So we survived one round, and they came back and said they're still looking at our contract, and from what I know, they cut it in half, the contract. So me, I'm the newest pen tester, and someone who was there longer than me, and 60 other people lost their jobs on yesterday. So also another quick summary. I can't dwell on how, I used yesterday. I used the second half of yesterday, and I drank a few beers and played some video games, and I relaxed a little bit, and was fairly pissed majority of the day about the steps that led up to that. But I can't help that. There's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can help that. So I licked my wounds yesterday, and I had a little pity party for myself, and I'm focused even more now. I've reached out to a few people. I'm going to be putting in applications. I have been putting in applications. Resumes updated to reflect what I know from what I've learned. And what I can't control is what I've been telling people to do, and we're going to test it out. So certifications or knowledge, that's what I'm going after. OSCP, I'm going to get that sucker done. Continue to work on projects, walkthroughs, scripts, and publish them to my GitHub, and old-fashioned professional relationship building, grip and grin, and meeting people. So thank you.
Goat Breeder says,
you have the previous experience from your jobs.
Yep.
That can't be beaten by any cert. Remember that.
No, you're right,
John
but
says
OSCP is the
Nervous
one.
says,
He didn't invite anyone to game with him.
Kitty says,
I didn't.
You going back into driving trucks again?
I never drove trucks, Nori. I will listen. I'll do whatever I have to take care of my family. I have a little bit of buffer here. A few more paychecks, a couple more paychecks probably. I've already done the unemployment things, so that's taken care of. But I'll do whatever I have to take care of my family. If that's working 2 jobs, so be it. But that's down the line here. I'm doing do what I got to do I'll do what I got to do to make sure that I get back in and get another job.
Goat Breeder says,
yeah, I can agree networking is very important.
Yep.
Assay 1557
Assay,
says,
welcome back. How are you doing?
Hi.
Translated from Tagalog.
Hi.
Dude named Ben says,
good to hear you have an emergency buffer. You'll make it.
Tiny little guy. All right. Pity party's over. Okay, we're going to evil win RM. back into this thing.
Yeti says,
I'm sorry to hear that. Good to hear you have a plan already.
Yep.
dude named Ben says,
Back to being bald.
Oh, wrong one. Nicely done.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Stream dono goal, $50,000.
Yes.
Who's gonna start it out?
Really? Evil WinRM.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Ironside.
Sounds like you need to make a new EP then. X.
A new EP. Oh, a new episode. Yeah. We gotta talk to someone. Or you know what I should do? I need to redo the passwords one.
Kitty says, so you going back into streaming daily at Shagain and job hunt streaming? John says Neovamisbist says,
Got it.
Do your own privacy one. X.
I don't know about daily, Nori. I'll say this. My focus is OSC. My focus is getting another job and taking and passing OSCP. If I can stream some of that, then yeah. And the other problem is I don't want to leave people for like an hour and a half in the middle while I exercise. So I may decide to stream early morning and then stop when I go to exercise, or start streaming after exercise. I don't know.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Don't forget to focus on being straight thug and gray.
Madam Fabulous says,
12 hours a day, every day confirmed. Leprosy.
Translated from Tagalog,
Dude,
John says
I don't
Neovamisbist
think it
says,
was.
Bring us exercising, duh.
I don't know. I do a lot. You guys, I stream a lot of my life. I don't know. It's like, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Like, you see me do like push-ups and sit-ups and like squats and burpees, right? I mean, that's like a couple minutes. Like, my exercise is like 45 minutes of me huffing and puffing and like sweating like on myself, and not like that like cool nori sweat. It's like an old man, like it starts up here. It's like, it's not, I don't know if I could do that. It's not pretty, but I'm getting stronger. I had to get bigger weights. So I'm on 30-pound curls each.
Kitty says, well, do hope you pass. You've put your heart into it, working so hard. All jokes and horribleness aside, do wish you luck. Hope everything goes okay for you and family.
It will. I won't.
Can always sell that dog, but keep the cat. Yeti
Thank you
says,
for that, Nori. It will be. I don't have any choice. New stream category. What? There's an exercise category? Oh, God. I may try it
Moad Ajui on YouTube says,
in Discord.
translated from Tagalog.
Moadi, how you doing, Moad? Moad, did I get that right? I may try it out next week in the Discord, because I have a long enough cord, it'll make it over there. I don't know. I'm getting dry mouth just thinking about it. But it's always been to motivate others. Even the channel, the channel here, me doing hacking stuff is, has been to motivate others to go after what they want to achieve.
Kitty says, difference between me and you exercise for strength. I cannot even pick up 5 kilograms. Cardio is my main asset I need for dancing such long hours.
Yep.
Moad Ajui on YouTube says,
I'm doing both.
No, in Morocco we said Muad Biahiv to pronounce it hard.
Muad. We said Muad. The A have to pronounce it hard. Muad. If I did that right. I'm doing a little bit of both. There's a few running days in there for my cardio. Moad, thank you.
Yes.
What is the poll?
John says Neovamisbist says,
React to the poll, folks.
There is no.
Kitty says, yes, do hot tub stream, you will make $. John says Neovamisbist
Please stop.
says,
LOL.
It's very funny. Yes. The thought of my old ass in a hot tub is very funny. I totally get why that would be funny to watch. And you have too many dollar signs there. It's the C with the little thing in it.
It's been a while since the community goal.
Goat Breeder says,
Lamau.
translated
Right,
from
Goat Breeder,
Haitian
tell 'em.
Creole. Kitty says, been a while since played games with us too.
Yep. We'll do that. We should do it if not this weekend, soon, because like I said, I'm only going to be
Moad Ajui on YouTube
boo-hooing
says,
and licking my
You
wounds this
streaming
week.
another website or just YouTube?
Kitty says, what?
We are live on Twitch right now, Moad.
How does that make sense?
What?
John
What?
says
What?
Neovamisbist
What are you talking
says,
about?
Lol lol.
translated from Haitian Creole. Kitty says, oh, there we go. Theo says,
Web link.
There you go, Moad. And user text. What is user text?
Moad Ajui on YouTube says,
Yeti, thank you.
Thank Hasmana. Man.
John says Neovamisbist says,
Text by a user.
Yeti, thank you very much for your Prime sub. 28 months. That's over 2 years. And on a 25-month streak. Did you know, by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month. Yeti, thank you for burning it on me.
The poll is closed. Exercise and hot tub stream must be in the works, Theo.
Oh, it's on the desktop. I blew right past it.
Hey.
Yeti says.
You say burned, I say wisely spent.
John says Neovimus.
You're right. I have to stop doing that.
That is a binding contract. Don't laugh.
I have to stop doing that. Thank you so for wisely spending your Prime sub on me.
Kitty says, any investment in Theo is one investment into our online safety. John says Neovimus.
Thank you,
says,
Nori.
Yay. Don't be a weenie.
So. Sorry.
Alex Onhesk says,
let's go Broncos.
Alex, absolutely not. I will time you out.
Kitty says, let's go 49 ERS.
I am 10,000. I'm one of the 10,000 people. For the life of me, I use Echo or Cat in Linux to print something to the screen. Until right now, I didn't know how to do the same thing with Windows. Now I do. Type. I'm one of the 10,000.
John says Neovimus says,
how many more subs till we can have you burn the Browns banner?
Alex Onhesk says,
ha 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 ha. How you been, homie?
John says Neovimus says,
not more?
Alex
Oh
Onhesk
God,
says,
it'd be 100.
Norik Oneko, Norakita. Okay.
Translated from Italian, Kitty says, it's not worth anything more. John says Neovimus says,
ha ha ha.
Translated from Tagalog, Goat Breeder says,
I use more myself to read stuff on Windows.
More?
John says Neovimus
2 times in a day.
Says,
I like more.
Alex, I've been good. Thanks for popping in and saying hello.
The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
Begin.
Nothing in this world that's worth having.
Okay. We are an hour away from the new box for the new season, which I'm going to be working on.
John says Neovimus says,
it's called Fluffy.
And on that note, gotta off a bit.
Alex Onhesk says,
I thought you already did your Kali OSCP.
No. No. Security Plus, a couple Microsoft certificates, but no, not OSCP. Okay, so that is the flag, right?
Goat Breeder says,
I thought the new box comes out tomorrow. Time to ditch the company HTTP CTF event right now.
Yep. A few people in Chad Noob server weekly get together, which assume you guys are still doing, right? Madam Fabulous. If not, I'm just gonna be doing it in my server. But I gotta get something to eat beforehand. Navigating to supports desktop X. The flag, user flag. And then let's do the same thing.
Alexonhist says,
I believe in you, my man. This OSCP will be easy.
Thank you. I believe in me too. So where was I? Support documents.
0xDS05 on YouTube says,
Still not able to pass support?
I put it on the back burner, really. It's been secondary since it's been secondary. Documents.
Goat Breeder
What
says,
were they called?
Waited like Wordle for the past 1 hour. Support can wait.
0xDS05
An hour
on
is
YouTube
excessive. It
says,
wasn't an hour.
Okay, then see ya.
Okay, have a good one. See you later, 0x. Power View and Power Mad. They're already on my machine.
Zero XDS
Power Mad, Power View.
Says, got a complete path to RCE.
Okay. Good luck. You got this. How is it? Camel case.
Alexonhist says,
we love PowerShell scripts.
Oh yeah? Okie dokie.
Assay 1557 says,
Assay.
Ugh, HTB is taking my life.
Taking your life? What do you mean? Excuse me. With the yawns. Oh. Oh, someone's playing Helldivers. It's been forever. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Oh.
Goat Breeder says,
Yeah, I've also been addicted to HTB. Next goal is to reach Pro Hacker. Still need like 82% more to rank up.
Okay. I am going to get some food.
Goat Breeder says,
and the sad thing is, prolapse don't count towards it
I
frown.
don't understand why they do that. You know what I mean?
Alexonhisk says,
All of you chat got this. I personally need to finalize a simple mailcow container on Ubuntu Docker.
You got this, Alex. Thank you for the encouragement. Okay, I'm going to get some food and then go over to doing the new box, the new season box. All right. We're going to raid. It looks like Tiberius and Trackit Pacer are doing a collab stream, which is fun. I was going to raid Nick and then he went offline. Dick.
Kitty says, wow, leaving us.
Yeah, I have to. I've been at it for 4 hours now. 3 hours. Let's follow the raid for me, please.
Sounds like a fun plan. Have a delicious meal.
And like really
I go power nap
drop some emotes in there. Yes, 3 hours.
Kitty says, 3 hours.
Who do we want to raid? Trackit Pacer or Tiberius? I don't think Trackit Pacer has like any kind of like notifications. I don't want to raid and be like ignored. Of course, they have shared chat though. Oh, it's shared chat, so I don't think it matters.
002 says,
happy Saturday, have a
Madam
good
Fabulous,
one.
where are we going? Which one? DJ Zero, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you again.
Kitty says, see you for movies or party if you want to stop by, have a drink or two with us, X.
Okay. Thank you for the invite, Nori. Okay. You know what? Let's raid Trackit Pacer. She's a networking engineer. Oh yeah, there it is. Networking engineer. Some of her code was on one of the most recent ships, rocket ships or something. And Tiberius is a pen tester. So if this is legit, they sometimes they do a joke one. But both pretty good, cool people. All right, let's do Trackit Pacer, please. Oh. The settings don't allow me to raid Trackit Pacer. All right, Tiberius.
Barring consumer level malicious improvement or spoofing. Sometimes the road is broken, but we just keep on holding on.
I must not be on the list. Story of my life.
SSML error. SSML error. SSML error. SSML error.
Yeti.
SSML error. SSML error.
Yeti says.
Yeet.
Yeet SSML error FTW.
Translated from Indonesian. Kitty says.
Yeti, thank you for the
Can't believe
subs.
now you got Hype Train.
Thank you for the 5 subs. No, do I really? I do. Thank you, Yeti.
Yeti
Digital
says.
Warhead got one.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay. Who got one? Knights of G got one, who's been here before. Ragano got one. Great roll. Digital Warhead and X-Hane got one. Very cool. And it's Mad Soon just followed. Thank you for the follow. It's Mad Soon.
Wicked Blue Ninja says.
How's everyone doing?
Wicked Blue Ninja. We're great. How are you? I can't get to it. I have an itch. I think I got it. There it is. That's bad luck. I can't leave on a hype train. What other games?
Yeti says.
Burn the hype train.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
Yeah, I
Yeti
do need.
says.
I
Need to
have
get
to
you
eat.
one of them old man sticks with the scratcher on it.
I think Small Beanie Hacker has one. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, let's catch the raid over there, please. They're both great people. I've watched Tiberius plenty of times on his Cyber Mentorship Monday, web app Wednesday streams, and Track of Pacers. Very knowledgeable, very smart, very entertaining. Her social medias. Oh my God, I'm so old. Her social media accounts are hilarious.
Sari Bot says.
Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself.
Thank you for stopping by, Goat Breeder. Good to meet. Nice to meet you. Those are all you gotta do is copy and paste those raid messages. Those are free emotes everyone gets.
Goat Breeder says.
See you next time.
Yep. Have a great day, everyone. See you next time. Dude named Ben.
Dude named Ben says.
Thank you for finding
Hi,
us.
for now. Good to find this channel.
Kitty says. Bye. I Tilda.
Bye, Tilda.
Not tier. And I'd say even probably not D tier either. Like I'd
Assay
say maybe
1557
C.
says.
But
Does
I-
anyone
yeah,
know
I
how
wanna
to
hear
get a
from
shell
folks.
from Python code that doesn't accept
Maybe
sensitive
say.
words?
I'll say, what are you up to? Hey, almost there. Let's catch the raid over to Tiberius and a Track It Pacer. Say hello. Drop some emotes. Have a great day, everyone.
But, you know, let's see. Tios Rats says, I still monitor hundreds of devices with it. It's reliable and good for network gear and PMCs. So, this is another hard one. Like, I feel like it could be, yeah, clear C. Telemetry and monitoring. It's not, Mr. Hamill says it's not aged out. Okay. Oh, you got a little raid. Hi.
Hooray! B7H30. Hello.
We're ranking network protocols.
Yes.
Is this crowd a technical crowd?
Yes.
Are they interested in network protocols? Yay! Otherwise, it's the most boring stream ever. Hello. What are your opinions on SNMP? Would you call it B tier or C tier? Let's go. We need some more opinions here. Yeah, you would hope so for rating terms.
I'm torn.
I'm really, really torn. Maybe we should do a poll just because we aren't sure.
We could do a poll.
We keep doing polls, but like they've been helpful.
They have.
They've been very helpful.
Yeah, let's do it. SNMP. So it's B tier versus. I think we agree. It's either B tier or C tier. It's not. It can't be above A. SNMP. Cool.
Thanks, typing loudly. Appreciate you in the stream. Goodbye. Have fun being productive.
There you go. How is IPv6 in the A tier?
Oh boy, we're gonna have to justify this again.
This is the thing. Me and Tracken both agree IPv6 is good.
Yeah.
and gets a lot of unnecessary shit. But it's very good.
I mean, we've got so many differing opinions on SNMP, and that's what makes it hard for me. IPv6 is excellent. Everyone be quiet. Just because hex scares you doesn't.
Yeah, right. People don't like the addresses. That's like if your main complaint is something like we don't like the addresses, but at the same time DNS means you don't have to use addresses. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, man. Okay, and typing loudly is really in the camp of like A tier SNMP.
It's not with the. It's definitely.
All right, gang. See you later, YouTubers.
But, okay, what makes it wonky?
Nori.
If you really want to, but it's
everybody
not.